Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I have no idea if I'm in focus or not, and I'm just gonna... Okay, so it's been forever since I've been here, and that's because engineering has been kicking my ass. Oh my god, it's so hard. But passed all my classes, ready for another banging year. I'm ready for another banging year. But before that, I have my summer internship. So since I haven't been on here in like freaking forever, I just wanted to let everyone know that I will be in Virginia this summer as an intern, which is freaking crazy because which is crazy because I applied to so many internships, and the fact that I actually got one is just wild to me. So that's what I'll be doing this summer, but hopefully I can do more YouTube. I've been such a terrible YouTuber. Oh my god. I don't even deserve to call myself a YouTuber. I don't know why I say I'm one because hello. But for today's video, I'm going to do a chatty get ready with me. And without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I'm not super good about the whole being a YouTuber, oh, I just washed my face. But guess what? I just washed my face and I'm freaking ready to go. I'm going to put my hair up. My hair always looks like a nightmare in these videos anyway, so does it even really matter how bad it's about to look? So first I'm going to moisturize my face because I haven't done that yet. My skin is and I like to use the Clinique Moisture Surge. It is my all-time favorite moisturizer. I love how it leaves your skin feeling super hydrated but doesn't give you all of that stickiness. And a little goes a long way with this. So you don't have to re-up on it that often, which I really like. I just got a silk peel yesterday too, so my skin is super smooth from that. But I'm surprised. Normally it raises a ton of acne, but I just have a little bit in this area. So I like how I just did moisturizer to come back and say, hey, I'm about to do brows off camera, but I'm about to do brows off camera. I'll see you in a second. Alright, so I'm back. Let me just tell you everything I did off camera real quick. I took my Anastasia Browwiz, filled in the brows, used the Gimme Brow to set them in place, and then I went through with an angled brush and my Shape Tape to carve them out. I primed my eyes with the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer, and then on my lips, I took the Jeffree Star Velour Lip Scrub in the flavor Orange Soda. Yum. And I actually used a toothbrush and scrubbed my lips off. Put on some Burt's Bees, and then actually right now on my lips I have the Buxom White Russian to try and get my lips a little plump by the end of the video. That's just a trick I learned from Kathleen Lights' videos actually. She was doing a how I get my plumpy lips type video, and I was oh, I'm gonna start doing that because I like that. Now it is time for eyeshadow. Such a dilemma. Alright, I'm gonna use the James Charles one. It's covered in shit right now, oh my god, but here it is. I'm gonna start by taking the shade B, which is that, this one right here, that yellow one, on my dirty M518. This one's my favorite. Everyone loves the M433, but I'm all about that M518. Alright, so that's B all in there. I probably should have used a concealer for a primer because you can just see the veins of my eyelid underneath this, but I love using yellows as my transition shade. I think it just livens everything up. So next I'm going to take this shade right here. It is called Pinch Me. Lovely, James, lovely. And I think I'm actually going to mix that with the orange one, which is called 518. Hey, 518. The reason I'm mixing those two shades together is just because I want the brown, but I want it to be just a little warmer. But I didn't want to dive into that really dark one yet. We'll get there. This one's taking a bit of work, and actually I'm kind of regretting adding the orange, but I already did it on one eye, so I kind of have to do it on the other one, you know what I mean? And I'm just using the same brush for all this because it'll help with the blend. I'm just going to go over a little bit with B just to bring some of that color back. Alright, so through that, next I'm going to go in with the shade Code James. I think that's what it's called. This big orange one. And we're just going to deepen this stuff up. I think I'm going to go like out here. Oh yeah. Don't make any sense. This shade would have been perfect instead of the other shades I just used. You live and you learn. Ooh, look at her though. That's pretty. I like that. This is very like orange creamsicle kind of vibes. Okay, so that's looking like really cool. I'm liking it. Next I'm going to take the shade next to it, and that's called I used Code James, and now I'm going to use it for 10% off. So the shade 10% off, it's the darker one. This palette just looks so good when I hold it up to the camera. I'm like, wow, it looks so good. So good. A+, James. Anyhow, we're just going to darken it up. Yeah, so I just wanted to pull the shade up just a little bit to kind of like help my eye shape a bit, because on this side you can see how it just kind of looks down, but this one looks more uplifted after I did that. Because like with my eye shape, it just helps to bring that up higher. And I didn't realize that until I was filming this video, so learn something new every day. Have you guys watched the Nikki tutorials, how I did my makeup then versus how I do it now? And she was saying how like, you know, 5 years ago I thought I had it all down, and now I'm here like, no, I didn't. And I'm like wondering how I'll be in 5 years. Yeah, I'm wondering how I'll be in 5 years, because like I'm happy with how I do my makeup now, but like it definitely could be better, you know? Like, I mean, yeah, it could be a lot better, let's be real. Like a lot better. So will I be doing YouTube still, or will I be in space? Who knows? Trying to do YouTube? I don't know. Like right now I've been trying unsuccessfully to do YouTube. I don't know when my camera cut me off, but I'm taking the Jeffree Star shaded Crystal Flesh, and I'm just putting this on the inner part of my eye. I'm gonna clean up all the fallout that's happening with this. I need a shadow brush, so I'm taking this Morphe M166, and I'm just gonna kind of place that on there nicer. Oof. I'm gonna hop into Jaclyn Hill's Armed & Gorgeous palette from the Vault collection, and I'm going in with the Glitter Trip shade. I love that gold, and I think so. I'm gonna hop into Guilt Trip a little, like just a little bit of Crystal Flesh, and then I'm about to spray this brush down. So this stuff's super wet now. I'm kind of doing like a half cut crease here, but like, oh hello, Jaclyn Hill meets Jeffree Star. That looks that looks good. Like that looks real good. Collab maybe? How I did it was I dived into Jaclyn's first, like on the brush, and then I tapped Jeffree's and then sprayed it down super wet. So you can see Jeffree's going on there like first, how it's really pinky and like with that little bit of gold, and then Jaclyn's will start coming up like underneath the pink. Oh my god, like that is a cool technique for like a duochrome. So in the mirror it looks very like rose goldy. I don't know on camera what it looks like. I don't get how people can be like, do one eye. Nikki and James do this all the time. They're like, do one eye off camera and then they do one eye on, or vice versa. And I'm like, I can't. I have to do them both at the same time, or they're just gonna look entirely different. Like I'm gonna skip steps, I'm gonna forget what I did. But anywho, here we are. I'm gonna take the Too Faced Hangover Primer because it is my favorite right now. Put that on. I always do 2 pumps and then I don't end up needing them. I need to stop doing that because I run out of primer too quickly. Anyone else struggle with like silly things like that? You're like, sorry if I'm always looking over here. I can mirror over here, and I got one here, and I'm like never looking at the camera. Apologies. I'm gonna take the Lancome Idole Ultra Wear. It has sunscreen in it, which is cool. I'm gonna put a few pumps of that on my wrist. And then I'm gonna take the Cover FX Custom Enhancing Drops with my little mini. I did my mom's makeup sometime last year where I did her full face, glammed her out. And then my dumbass put like a million drops of that in there, so her whole face is sparkly. And I was like, oh, sorry. Hopefully it's dark. I'm taking my Jeffree Star X Morphe sponge. I freaking love this sponge. And we're just gonna slap this on there. Oh, I'm also, if you wanted to know, I'm in the shade 210 Buf Neutral. I always used to think I was like warm undertones, which you can see on my traps are in the shot. They are very like warm colored, but my face is kind of a little pinkier. So I'm definitely not like the cool tone, which is like more pink undertones, but I'm definitely warm isn't always right. So I think I finally found my happy like undertone with neutral. It just took a while to get there. I used to hate dewy foundations. It was all about matte. I was like, I gotta have everything matte, no dewy, nuh-uh, I ain't trying it. And now here I am. So I'm gonna take 2 more pumps, and like while this matches actually my neck pretty well, no it doesn't. We're just gonna blend it down, get up in my ears a little bit, maybe a little bit. I'm gonna spray this with just a little Fix Plus. I love doing that with when I'm doing my makeup. I like to spray my beauty blender with a little Fix Plus because I think it honestly helps the makeup last longer. So I'm gonna take the Tarte Shape Tape, which is my favorite. So if anyone's curious about engineering, I just finished my sophomore year of aerospace engineering at the University of Colorado. I am 20 years old, which is so close to 21. I'm not saying that like sophomore year is the hardest year, or like it's the hardest major, but like, oh my goodness. Which like every major is hard for everyone, you know what I mean? Like you pick your major. Unless you pick a major that's super easy for you, then like college is gonna be difficult. But wowza, the amount of work I have to put in for this stupid major. Sophomore year kicked my butt. And junior year is only going to be harder, but that's okay. I learned this year that like the skills and my calculations are so like, they're so skewed in my mind. Like I can calculate the like thruster burns required to send a probe or like a satellite from Mars to Earth, or Earth to Mars, or Earth to Venus, or Earth to whatever planet you want, like any planet to any planet in our solar system. I can calculate those thruster burns, but I cannot calculate the damn forces acting on a cell phone if you drop it. Like, I think it's just because that other class that I took, dynamics, was just so hard. Like, it's made to weed you out. But needless to say, I passed the class with a C or a C+. Okay, so after I did that, I'm going to take the Fenty Powder and Butter. This is Nikki Tutorial's favorite, and I just bought it yesterday, so I can't wait to try it out. And I'm just going to set and bake under my eyes, kind of. It's going to darken up my concealer a little bit, which I don't like, but it doesn't nearly do it as much as other powders that I have in my collection, so like everyone's like, oh, it doesn't settle into my fine lines. Well, you know what? It does. And I have that with every powder. Every powder, every foundation, every concealer settles into these lines and these lines. And there is no escaping it for me. Like, I really want someone like really big, like Manny or James or Jeffree or Jaclyn or Nikki or Mario or any of those like big makeup YouTubers or big makeup, you know, celebrity makeup artists. I would love to meet with you. Like, hell, Lipstick Nick, I'd love to meet for you, and I'd love you to like I'd love you to do my makeup and see if you can get it to not crease. And then if you can get it to not crease, teach me what you did, because so since I'm keeping this look super luminous, I'm gonna take the Too Faced Sweet Tea bronzer. Freaking love this bronzer. Oh my god, it's so good. So my brush that's like freaking filthy, and we're just gonna bronze up my whole face. I'm gonna try and keep my bronzer pretty high. my jawline because I don't have a jawline. I want to give myself one, you know the drill. Oh, that looks pretty good. I do terrible with my nose normally, so like I don't like my nose. You see it? It's like, I don't know. My dad's nose. Sorry, Dad. Now I'm gonna take this contour brush. I'm gonna take the Anastasia contour palette, which I'm gonna mix all 3 shades because I'm about that life. Okay, so now that my face is looking like a freaking disaster. Oh, side note, has anyone seen the new Game of Thrones? If you haven't, I'd recommend just not watching it. It was so disappointing. Like, everything that they've been building up to for like season upon season upon season, they're just like, no. Oh, we're just gonna totally change our mind and do something entirely different. Game of Thrones is over. Very sad about that. Very sad about how disappointing that last episode was. But you know what? If you're watching it, I'd stop watching it after the Battle of Winterfell with the White Walkers. You will enjoy the season. You know what I mean? Like, if that's how, just end it there in your mind and be like, okay, that's it. So I'm going to take some of it under, like, there. I'm not going to pat it in or anything. This is just so that way if I have any fallout from my under eyes, it doesn't, like, cause any problems. I'm going to go ahead and do those under eyes. Also, I can just feel the powder on my cheeks. It doesn't feel good. Buff that away. And then I'm going to use the powder again. And I'm just going to do that. So now I'm going to take Marc Jacobs liner, the only liner I freaking ever use. Put this in my upper waterline and my lower waterline. For some reason, I don't struggle at all doing it on the right eye. Like, it's totally fine. But then when I get to the other eye, this eye right here, oh, it's so uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, I need to stop, I need to stop. So I'm gonna take the Kat Von D Trooper black liner, tattoo liner. This is why you always put your elbow on something when doing your liner. My elbow is planted on my desk. Liner is a pain. That turned out terrible. Okay, so if you like space movies and like historical movies, I would first off recommend First Man. Oh my goodness. It is my, like, one of my all-time favorite movies ever. It's about Neil Armstrong landing on the moon, and also Ryan Gosling plays Neil Armstrong. So it's like, basically, like, it goes through the point from where his daughter died of cancer up to like him landing on the moon and like right after. And it is just so emotional and powerful, and like, you know, when you are in there, when you are watching that, it feels like you are landing on the moon. Like, it's not like Neil Armstrong landed on the moon. You are the one walking down that ladder to step on the moon. It is so freaking powerful. I love, love, love that movie. You know, Neil Armstrong was a very good guy. He was a very good guy, but he didn't have a very good, like, go with life, I guess, because of, you know, his daughter died of cancer. Love that movie. Really powerful. It's not like an upbeat movie at all, though, so if you, like, you know, don't want to, if you want something more upbeat, there is this other movie, and it's not First Man. It's called like The First One or something, and it's about Yuri Gagarin, the first man ever in space. And that one, like, you have to read subtitles because it's all in Russian, but he was such a dynamo of a person. He loved life, and like, he was so upbeat, so great. And it's such a change, because if you watch First Man and then you watch that one, or you watch that one then First Man, you'll have like the really upbeat stuff, like отлично, like очень отлично, очень нормально, like everything's normal. I mean, всё нормально, всё отлично, like everything's great, everything's normal, like я хорошо, I'm good, like I'm enjoying myself. Like, that's him the whole time. Whereas like First Man, it's suspenseful, it's powerful. You learn about how Buzz Aldrin was. You see like the accident that was at the plugs out test on the launch pad. Like it's emotional. Whereas like in the Russian one, it's very upbeat. So I don't know. That is my take on those. Also, if you wanted to know, I just used the Burt's Bees Bare Peach blush. I really like this one. For highlight, I'm gonna take, yeah, Jaclyn Hill and Champagne Pop. I'm gonna take the ColourPop one in the Luster Dust in the shade Strobe Globe. This stuff is so freaking bomb. Like, I don't know if you can watch that, but like watch it. This is for those of you who want like just a really intense highlight. I'm gonna do lashes and stuff off camera and then be back to you for the rest. Lashes are on. I use the House of Lashes Iconic Light. I'm gonna take the MAC pencil in Subculture. My mom did a lot of laser hair removal on me yesterday and she absolutely refused to do lip fillers. Which makes sense, but like, still, I was hoping for it. Another MAC thing, the MAC lipstick in Honey Love. I'm excited for Jaclyn's nudes collection because like, you know, Jaclyn, I want to find my perfect nude. Oh, I'm going to take my gloss and White Russian and just kind of have that on. Let's take some Morphe setting spray. Alright, well, I hope you liked this video. Please like or subscribe, you know, if you want to see more videos. I will be filming a few more today, so you can expect those soon. But I hope you liked it. I hope you liked this chatty, get ready with me type video. You know, let me know if there's anything you want to know about like engineering or laser hair removal or anything that I talked about. Just leave a comment below if you're curious about it. I mean, there's like none of you watching this, so I shouldn't get any comments. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!